This is the Bassmaster Classic. Hey, Brent Chapman here. We're in Greenville, South Carolina at the 45th Bassmaster Classic. As a lot of you know, I'm not going to be fishing it this year, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be here working hard for my fans and my sponsors. We're going to show you guys a little bit of what goes on at the Bassmaster Classic, maybe a lot of stuff that the fans haven't seen. We're here at Media Day. We're going to show you some stuff that goes on here, and then we're going to make it over to the Coliseum where the show goes on, and then we'll even show you a little bit about the weigh-in as well, and we might even make it over to a takeoff. All right, here at Media Day, this is where a lot of writers from all around the world are here, and this is where they come to gather a lot of content for what they're going to write about for the year. This is where a lot of the anglers and the companies showcase new products, so this is a good time to introduce those to the world, and you know, a lot of the stories that you read about for the next year will come out of Media Day. I'm with Brian Snowden. Brian, what classic is this for you?
This is number 6.
Number 6 for you. The conditions aren't real favorable for most guys, but you and I, we grew up fishing in the Midwest around Table Rock Lake, so we're kind of used to these conditions. How do you think that's going to help you? How are the conditions out there right now? I haven't got to be out there, so obviously it's cold, but what are the temperatures and what do you think the fishing's going to be like?
You know, the worst part's been the wind. The wind's been terrible several of the days of practice. The cold hasn't bothered me. Like you say, I've fished a lot of tournaments, Lake of the Ozarks, Table Rock, where it's been like this, so I'm used to that, and I think, I'm hoping mentally that'll help. You know, a lot of guys will get cold and they'll start thinking about that, and I can push through it, you know, dress correctly, and I'll be fine. And the wind's supposed to lay down, so that's good. The only bad thing is we're having the coldest day, the first day of the tournament that we've been out there. So we're going to lose 20 degrees, but we're not going to have the wind. So I bet you it feels about the same. You know, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's been an interesting few days of practice.
What kind of water temps are you looking at?
I was very pleasantly surprised on Wednesday. It was still 47.5,
oh, wow.
48,
that's not bad.
So it didn't drop down like I thought it was going to, and I still caught several fish shallow.
Cool.
Like
well, good. Well, great. Well, I know if anybody, you know, you're kind of one of my favorites there, because like I said, I know you're used to these conditions. I know we competed a lot under these conditions, and you know, it wouldn't be the Bassmasters Classic if it wasn't the coldest day of the year to start out. So we wish you luck, and hopefully we'll see you out there Sunday.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Good luck.
What's up, Brent?
Hey, Aaron. Here I am with one of my most favorite picks for the Bassmaster Classic. My buddy, Aaron Martens here. You know, he's in better shape than anybody in here. He can outrun us all. Yeah, but Aaron, tell us a little bit about the Classic. Tell us how you're going to stay warm, and tell us what it's going to take to win this thing.
Well, first of all, you're going to have to stay warm or you're going to die. And keeping your boat thawed out, your compartments thawed out, your trolling motor from locking down, your steering from locking up, the reels from locking up, which is a big issue. We're talking almost single digit with a breeze. So you're talking like 20, 30 below zero wind chill. It's going to be a challenge, but I think, you know, I got the Sims gear. It's good. It's awesome. I got lots of layer. I got new stuff they have. It's like, you know, I'll pull over. I'll show you a picture of it. But, you know, staying comfortable is going to be very, very important. And I think as far as fishing goes, I mean, I'm ready.
Man, that is not going to be, you know, you're not going to do any modeling with that picture.
No,
but that's a big key to these tournaments, is staying warm.
Because if you get cold, you're done. If your fingers turn the blocks and you lose your dexterity and you can't tie a knot. If you're sitting hooking it, I mean, literally you can get so cold your rod, you follow your hand, you can't function, and that's really important.
It's a mental game. It's literally a mental game.
You get injuries from cold feet, real cold feet, and I got that taken care of, you know, lots of warm, but that's me important.
Awesome. Well, good deal. Well, hey, we wish you luck out there, and we'll be rooting for you.
I think I got a chance this time, I think. Let's see.
All right, here we are. We're with a great friend of mine, Justin Lucas. This is his first Bassmasters Classic. Now, Justin's not necessarily a rookie. He's been around the tournament trail for a while. He's fished some FLW championships and stuff. But this is your first Bassmasters Classic. How different is this so far, and how different is this than, or what's been different for, you know, just from your expectations?
You know, here's the craziest thing is, like, I qualified 6 months ago, 5 months ago, whatever, and it didn't even hit me. I even came in pre-practice, and it didn't hit me that I was actually fishing the event until I started rigging rods.
There you go.
And I remember, like, just a few weeks ago being in my garage thinking, like, I'm finally actually rigging rods for this tournament that I've thought about my whole life. So, crazy thing, I went 10 years ago to the Bassmaster Classic for the first time in Pittsburgh and watched Van Dam win. You were probably there. And I just remember having this fire, like, man, seeing the Super 6, I want to be there one day. So, totally humbling, unreal experience that I can't even describe it. I just hope that, I wish that everybody would get the chance to do it, you know, because I was a kid, just like several kids that are going to be watching this video, I was them one day. And to be here now, it's a really cool deal.
Well, cool deal. Well, we wish you luck out there. I understand what you're saying, and that's what we're doing. That's why I'm not fishing this thing, but I want to get and show people what goes on behind the scenes,
man.
what Media Day is about. You know, we don't have Media Day at every tournament,
no, it's
and this is a unique opportunity for you to get to talk to the media and talk to the fans. So,
I agree.
You know, we wish you luck out there, and we may have to do a follow-up interview with you after this event, just to get your perspective of how different the event was compared to most.
It'd be really nice if I had a big old trophy when we're doing it.
Hey, well, we wish you luck out there.
It'd be sweet. Thank you.
Certainly. Good luck out there,
Appreciate
Justin.
it. Thank you.
All right, here I am with Liza with Full Circle PR. Liza is kind of behind the scenes. She's not really excited about being in front of the camera here, but she's one of the people that helped make this Bassmasters Classic so exciting. Liza, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
We actually help put together the Media Day. Everything you see going on behind you. We help connect the media outlets that are here for the Classic with all the anglers that are here for the tournament to compete. And it just gives a really good chance for the anglers and media to connect, get story ideas, get those one-on-one interviews, and just learn a little bit more so they can cover the event really, really well.
Good. How many media people do we have here at this event, you think?
I think at last count we had about 175 registered media outlets attending from all over the world. So we've got folks from Japan, we've got all over the country, South Africa, so really good representation.
That's awesome. Well, Liza, thanks for putting on such a great event. Liza is the person behind the scenes that makes this event happen, so we owe you a big thanks.
Well, thank you. We're glad to have y'all in Greenville. Welcome.
I'm with Paul Elias. Paul Elias is one of the guys I looked up to as I was a kid. I remember he had that great big long beard, and watching him out there cranking. It's what inspired me to become a better crankbait fisherman. But Paul, you won the Bassmasters Classic a few years ago and have fished a few of these over the years. And I'm curious to know how the Bassmasters Classic has changed.
Well, it's doubled in size. It used to be 25, and it was held in a more sane type of year. It was
time of year.
Yeah, time of year, right.
Yep.
It was fall instead of right in February. But you know, equipment-wise and really probably, you know, those were talented guys back then. But there's been so much more learned about bass fishing and so many more new techniques and tackle and everything that, you know, it's quite a bit different.
Awesome. So the technology's changed, the temperatures have changed, but it's still the most exciting bass tournament in the world to win, and you know, we wish you luck out there.
Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, so here it was. This was Media Day. This is what goes on behind the scenes. Let's go check out where the weigh-ins are going to go on.